Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, then welcome. I am so happy to have you here. This is a new YouTube channel for me. This is a new venture for me, and so I'm so excited to have you watching. Today we are going to be coming up with this look using the entire Zodiac collection from Kathleen Lights. I bought all of it. It's kind of scattered around my desk right now, but really exciting stuff. A lot of beautiful things worth grabbing if you have been looking at them. So that is what we are going to do today, and I hope that you are excited for this look. I did it in honor of all of the Leos. This is our birth month, and it was just a fun concept to come up with. It was the perfect timing. The palette came out right before August, so I knew right away I wanted to do a Leo inspired look. I hope that you enjoy it and that you will subscribe, if not now, by the end. And I'm just going to get right into it. Okay, so I have already done my foundation and my eyebrows off camera, and I am going to go right into the eye look. So today we are going to be using the Kathleen Lights with Colourpop collaboration. This is the Zodiac palette. I was super excited when she announced this. I just felt like it was such a fun theme, such a fun idea, especially with August being my birth month. When you open it up, this is the palette. I like that it kind of mimics the night sky, and it just has all the different signs on there. So this is the palette. I have already dipped into it. It goes in order of the signs by date. I want to do more looks with it, but I'll try and put a few swatch videos in to show the color. Yeah, it's a beautiful palette. I was so excited to see her video and all the products, and I loved all of them, so I had to buy everything, of course. I am going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. I am just going to use some concealer for this. I also do not set my eyelids before I apply shadow. I was so nervous when I first saw someone doing this and saying that the color payoff was better, but once I tried it, there's like no going back. The colors and pigments still apply evenly. The colors are just so much more vibrant when you do it over a tacky base, so I would highly recommend this to you guys. Okay, so we are going to start by taking the shade The Taurus. It's this nice neutral cool tone brown, and I am just kind of placing that right in my crease, right where I want the most concentration. This is going to be a very built up look. We're just gonna pack this on to get the color payoff we want and then blend it out afterward. So packing it, and then we can just sort of blend it upward. I really love this shade. I've used it for a lot of day-to-day looks. You don't have to be too precise or clean with this. We're also going to be doing a half cut crease, so we'll have the opportunity to fix this up. Don't be afraid of blending too high because we're going to be adding so many different colors, and this kind of just extends the eye look if you have a smaller lid space like I do. So I think we've built that color up pretty well, and we're going to be moving right into the next color. Since I plan on building these colors up quite a bit, I'm actually going to apply tape. I stick it onto my pants or any clothing to kind of take off the tackiness before I put it onto my eye, but I'm just going to do that from the corner of the eye up to the end of the eyebrow. And I want a really fiery eye, so I'm actually going to take her other collaboration with Colourpop. This is the Dream Street palette, which she kind of described as a sister palette to it. So we are going to use this. Sorry, it's not a one palette tutorial, but this really helps build up that kind of fiery look that I thought was perfect for a Leo. So we are going to take this shade, I think it's Potion. I am taking a Luxie 235, dipping it into that color and placing that right in the crease. So packing and then just again blending that into the Taurus color. I did have some issues with packing the color in the previous video. Once I packed and then started to blend the two shades together, it started picking up on itself, so I'm hoping we don't run into that issue today. You guys can see how much pigment I'm really picking up. It's quite a bit. If you're not as comfortable with blending, then just start off with a lighter hand and build it up over time. Just going to take that Taurus color and blend the edges together. Now we're bringing this color up a little bit higher than the crease once again because we are going to go in with one more shade before we cut the crease. The correct way to do a cut crease is to really build up those base shadows so that you have a high contrast for when you cut the crease. Now that we have really built up this terracotta shade, we are going to go in with the brown. I'm going to try and use the Virgo. This is, again, a neutral brown. So we are taking that and placing that right in the crease underneath that red shade. I have this tiny little blending brush. This is the Sigma E36. It's much smaller than your traditional blending brush, and I use this one to pack on colors or to clean up creases. So I'm going to take that red and place it right above the brown once again. And then taking that pencil brush once again, this is a Luxie 217. I like to cut my crease a little higher than the lid because I don't have that much lid space. I'm just going to place it a little higher now so that when I open my eye, you can see that brown shade, the crease color. Having good eyeshadow really is all about blending. Focus on blending before you move on. I actually do have the color coming off like it did previously, which is really annoying. So I'm taking the Virgo and I'm going to place it. Now it is time to cut the crease. I'm going to use my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So I'm just taking the concealer and I'm starting it on my inner lid. A good trick is to kind of close and open your eye, looking straight forward to see where that lid folds. And then we're just gonna follow that line. Again, the whole point of this is to have that gradient look and to have that sharp color on the lid against the dark crease color. This takes a while to master, so just be patient with yourself. I'm pretty satisfied with the shape of those. So now I'm going to take my MAC 242, take that Leo color, which is really going to be the star of the show, pack it on, and I still do use MAC Fix Plus for this. Spray it a bit, and then we just place the shadow. It's this really pretty orange duochrome gold yellow. Making sure to get it right there at the edge. So again, I'm taking that small Sigma E36 brush and I'm taking the Virgo, the dark brown shade, to put right above that cut crease. I'm just packing on that Aries shade on the outer, probably quarter of that. Then we're going to take the Leo, little Fix Plus, and we are going to just blend those shades together. Okay, so now we are going to take the terracotta shade Potion and pack that right there at the edge. We're going to kind of put all of our transition colors right in there, aside from the Taurus. I don't know if you guys can see because you're not too close up, but the whole Virgo shade is basically pulled up. So I'm finishing off with that red, kind of applying it angled down toward my eyelashes. Now I'm going to take that Virgo shade, pack it back in the crease. We're gonna need that shade to finish out the outer corner of this look. So okay, so now we're gonna take the Virgo once again and angle it inward, and on this outside portion, building it up. This is a process, not for the faint of heart. Now to separate those shades a little more, I did take one of these Super Shock shadows. I took Astrology, which is this like true gold color. I just took that with this small liner brush. It's a winged liner brush by Sigma. Pack on that color, and I'm going to place that right where the shades separate. Okay, so we're gonna move on from there. I am going to pull this tape off. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and remove the fallout underneath the eyes. Since we're going to be applying concealer under the eye anyway, since I haven't done that, I'm gonna go ahead and do that instead of foundation and concealer. I'm going to take just a blending brush. This is the Morphe M441, and I am going to go into the Taurus, which was our first blending color, and put that right underneath the eye. I'm just blending that in basically to the tear duct. So I'm going to take Dream Street, that red terracotta, and place that close to the waterline. And I'm bringing that one in almost as far as the Taurus shade. I'm going to take the Morphe M508, this little brush, and I'm going to take the Virgo and put that right on the outer corner. I'm going to kind of need to connect that top shade to the bottom, and then I'm going to keep this just on the outer edge. I think I am basically done with the eyes. I'm going to need a highlight shade for the inner corner, so I'm going to take like my favorite inner corner highlight brush. This is the MAC 223. It's a detailer brush, and I am actually going to take the Gemini. I'm just going to see how this goes. We might need a layer a different color on top of this and place it right there. Yeah, this color is a little too dark. So I'm gonna go into the Dream Street palette instead and take Spark and go over that. What do you guys think? I don't think it's bright enough. I'm going to take Moony, I think it is, from the Dream Street again, trying to lighten this inner corner a bit. I think that did the trick. And I am going to apply lashes, probably do my face off camera, and then I will come back so that we can look at the other products. I finished the rest of my makeup, put on some lashes. All the products that I use on my face I will have listed below in the description box so that you guys can check them out. So I have both of the Super Shock shadows. So this one is on the Cusp, and this one is my favorite. It's more of a gold champagne, and this one is Fire, and this is a more lit from within glow, more of a true gold. I don't know if you can see comparatively, the lights don't really show, but this Fire one is definitely more of a deeper gold, and this one is more of a lighter champagne-y gold. I like applying these with my fingers, so I'm going to apply on the cusp right on this cheekbone and apply it to the high points. It's just super pretty. And I have used this with like a no makeup look, and oh, everything. Literally everything. A little on the forehead. I need to find a brush that I like to apply these with, but so far I haven't. So now we're going to take Fire and again apply it on the high points. So I'm going to take on the Cusp again, just down the nose a bit, on the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna put a little on my chin. Those highlights are really pretty. They're definitely worth picking up. And then we are going to play with the last of the collection products. These are the Luxe lipsticks. She came out with 2 shades, What's Your Sign and Scorpio Moon. What's Your Sign is more of a nude. This is a more nude color, and then Scorpio Moon is more of a mauve-y pinky shade. I'm going to apply them so that you can check them out, but before I do that, I'm going to apply a lip liner. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish in Spice. Okay, and so now I'm going to take Scorpio Moon. It looks very purple right now. Doesn't really go with this eye look, but it is a pretty shade. It probably will be nice for the fall time. But I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and wipe that away. My lips are like stained purple now. I'm going to apply just a little bit more lip liner before we put on the next color. Okay, so now we're gonna take What's Your Sign and apply that all over. Okay guys, so that just about wraps it up. The What's Your Sign color does appear a little bit darker on my lips, only because again, the Scorpio Moon color did stain my lips, but the eyes, hopefully you guys can see them in detail, but they're just really fun. They are definitely a bold, smoky eye, but it comes together really nicely, and I don't feel like it's too much, so it's definitely something you could wear out. I hope that you guys learned a lot from this video. I hope that you guys will try this look in honor of all the Leos. It's really fun having a collection come out like this right around your birthday and coming up with a birthday look. I think this is a great representation of the Leo. I have enjoyed all of the products. I would highly recommend any of them if you have your eye on them. They all are beautiful. I love the whole set. So I'm just so glad that we have a Zodiac palette. It's such a good idea for a palette. I don't know, it'd be fun to kind of do a look for each month to kind of say happy birthday to everyone in that month. So we'll see. Maybe we will do that. But thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know what you think of the look below. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you will see all of my videos and be notified when they are posted. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. If you have any recommendations or anything that you would like to see, let me know that as well. I'm totally open to suggestions. It's so fun interacting with you guys and kind of seeing what you like, what you guys think, and kind of going from there. Thank you all for your support, for your kindness, for watching this, and I will see you guys next time.